Welcome back to the channel, all my free thinkers, for another evening edition of the Grow Rich, Grow Happy Crypto Show. Guys, I want to talk about Kaspa, specifically why I think it is a cardinal sin if you guys are counting Kaspa out for 2025 and 2026, 27, but mainly we're going to talk about 2025. As I had to revisit a price prediction that I ran across at the beginning of the month, and those expectations wasn't up to my liking because they missed a few things. And you know, things change in crypto every day from day to day, and we know we got some things coming up for Kaspa. That's what we're going to be talking about, the things that are coming up that I believe are going to put us back in the running, guys. Again, this Kaspa is one of those plays that I feel like it is a long-term hold, like those who held Bitcoin. So if you're looking to get like the next best thing and hold it for long term and make your money, you know, take your profits, especially this altcoin season, which I read some crazy things too. They're saying that a lot of analysts, top analysts, are saying that altcoin season could happen this quarter two, from April to June. That's not a big window, and it's one that's coming up on us fast. So I just believe we have to keep our minds on Kaspa, and it's right now it's at a great deal. And that's not financial advice. Again, I still hold over 300,000 Kaspa, and I'm not touching it. That's how much I believe in it, and I believe in what they're doing. Guys, this is your first time here to Grow Rich, Grow Happy. I'm Mr. Foresight, and I'm here to change your mentality, not only on cryptocurrency, but on wealth and how to grow wealth, and more so how to reach your goals. Guys, is this your first time here? Make sure you smash that like button. If you're a long-term subscriber, I know you're gonna smash that like button, guys. Give me a follow if you haven't. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification so that you don't miss a video, and also look down below. Make sure you get your Tangent wallet. The reason I got a Tangent wallet is because I needed something to hold my Kaspa at the time, and it has since became just the wallet, my go-to wallet of choice, guys. So make sure you get one down below. They're 10% off if you use my code, and that using my code will go to support the channel, guys. So show your appreciation, smash that like button, make sure you share these videos, guys, because Kaspa, at least in my humble opinion, it's that wealth token. And then when we look at these price predictions, you're going to see why long-term wealth is just the thing with Kaspa. So that's it, guys. What I want to do first, I'm going to jump over here because we're going to talk about this this price prediction right here. Now it says it was a Kaspa price prediction. They said, can it reach $1? As you notice, it went from $3 to $2 to now just, can it even reach $1? So we're going to talk about that, but I want to jump down here because when they made this particular price prediction, I believe it's April 1st. And again, it's still good, but I always told you guys, you have to check in on your crypto holdings. So I do just that. So at the time it was 6 cents. Currently today, Kaspa is going for 8 cents, and it's up 6.7%. The ranking is 53 according to CoinGecko, and according to this, back then it was ranking at number 50. So we're going to continue down here because the meat and potatoes is right here. So they're saying minimum price 6 cents, maximum price they saying is going to reach in 2025 is 65 cents, average price 36 cents, price change plus 440%. So 65 cents, honestly, guys, that's even a gain for a lot of us who've held Kaspa. I've had it since 3-4 cents. Even if it reached 65 cents, I think that's still a come up. However, I don't want you guys to look at this and say that's all I can make on it. And the reason being, because there's some things that's not baked into this particular price prediction sheet. Like, one, they haven't baked into this whole hard fork that Kaspa has coming up on May 5th. A lot of you might notice already, but on May 5th, that Crescendo Hard Fork is going to happen. And what that's going to do, essentially, it's going to take us from 1 block per second to the magical 10 blocks per second, and that's what Kaspa is known for with their block DAG technology. So what that's going to do for my beginners out there, it's going to mean they can handle more activity on their network, and it's also going to mean that transactions happen a lot faster than things like Ethereum's chain. And they're saying that it's potentially going to put it and make Kaspa's network faster than Solana, and everybody knows Solana is super fast. So potentially this 10 blocks per second is going to make it faster. Now, one thing to remember also, guys, is that this hard fork, and let me jump over here right quick with you. This hard fork, a lot of you out there, beginners, don't know what probably a hard fork is, but some of my crypto veterans, you know what it is, and I'm just gonna jump back real quick. Ethereum had one, and when they did their hard fork, from what I remember, they became, they created basically another token, Ethereum Classic. I made a lot of money on Ethereum Classic back in the day too, and I didn't even know what I was really doing. I just looked at it, was like, it's cheap, I'm gonna get Ethereum Classic. It's the next best thing to Ethereum. So that hard fork became 2 tokens. A lot of people frowned upon that. That's something, from my understanding, this was community agreed upon when it comes to Kaspa, and you're not going to get like a Kaspa 2.0 or a Kaspa Classic. It's not going to split Kaspa's coin, which I think is a great thing. So your Kaspa, it's not going to be competing with anything. So I hope you guys understand that now, what this hard fork is. I think the biggest advantage it's going to do is it's going to be able to, Kaspa's network is going to be able to handle a lot more apps. A lot of people are going to be able to build on it a little bit more. The activity, again, is going to, a lot more activity is going to be able to take place without any kind of crashing or different things like you see with Solana, who crashes a lot. And the transaction speeds. Everybody wants fast transactions while not giving up security, and this hard fork is going to do that. And the magical day is supposed to happen is May 5th, which is just a month away. So a lot of that, guys, when I jump back over here, it's not baked into this. But this is their prediction. But if you look out to 2026, they're saying at a minimum, we're just going to worry about maximum right now, because I think I'm so bullish on Kaspa, especially with how hard they're working to do these things. I'm so bullish that I believe the maximum is what we should be looking at, guys. And also, it's going to it's going to make Kaspa like one of the fastest proof of works out there, guys. So because we know Bitcoin is not fast like that. So 2026, they're saying, which is just next year, guys. This time is moving. They're looking at a maximum price of $1.41. So for those of you looking at this price for where Kaspa is now at 8 cents, I think you should look out and say, okay, wow, I may not be able to get that $1.41 this particular cycle, which I do believe it's possible. I believe we can hit that dollar, maybe $1.41 this cycle. Again, when you look at these price predictions, regardless who made them, regardless if I made one, you got to take it with a grain of salt. No one knows. This is all speculation. But when you when you look at what the projects are going to add and how they're continuing to build, well, then you can make a case for, okay, you're going to get more investors coming in. You're going to get more people using Kaspa and building apps and different things for it. So, of course, that's going to take the value up. So I definitely believe Kaspa is not something you should count out in 2025, guys. So by 2030, guys, which is really around the corner, we'll be in another Bitcoin halving. You're looking at $7.84. Can it get there? Who knows? But here's the thing that blew me away. They're saying by 2040, guys, they're looking at $62. Average price, $44. Now, while this is really a stretch and it's out there, I don't believe it's something that we can count out. Again, look at how Bitcoin came along and look how much Bitcoin is now. I think it's like $87,000 to today. Guys, who's to say Kaspa can't get up to that? Because you got to realize by then you're gonna have crypto is going to be a staple by really 2030. Then from 2030 to 2040, you're just going to see crypto. Everybody's going to be using crypto, whether they know it or not. So something like Kaspa and everything that they're building, actually, I'm looking here at the minimum price they're saying by 2040 is $26. Can you imagine that? Think about all the Kaspa you hold right now. This is why I say when you get your crypto, have a plan, have a long-term plan, a goal. Like I may get X amount of this particular Kaspa coin, but I only plan on selling so much, so that maybe I can take my profits, maybe I can reinvest when levels drop, DCA back in, you know, have some fun, pay off some debt so you can stay ahead. But when it does reach those $2, $3, $10 price targets, guys, which it can because it's deflationary, it has a hard cap, 28 billion. So it's in the realm of possibility. You want to be able to enjoy that. And like a lot of the Grow Rich, Grow Happy family, you free thinkers out there, a lot of you guys got wallets stashed for your kids, and maybe they're your kids, and they're going to be living off of your Kaspa investment. And that's how I like to think about my investments long term, guys. So I think that Kaspa is not to be doubted at all. Forget the naysayers, forget all of that. Crypto is one of those things where it just happens to attract people who are impatient and don't understand intrinsic value and the true value of some of these particular projects. So guys, if you want to stay ahead, you got to look ahead. Let me know down below, what do you think of this Kaspa video? Do you think it's possible that Kaspa is going to reach $1 this particular year? Well, sky's the limit. Let me know down below. Pass these videos on, guys. Continue to DCA. Do not use this time to sit on your hands. If you got some dry powder and some spare dry powder, don't break the bank. You know, you should be looking at some of these quality assets. To the next one, this is your boy, Mr. Foresight. I am out.